In the last 2 years, I've done over $6.9 million in revenue with literally just one branded product. And today I'm going to show you guys exactly how I did it and the business model that I used to make it to this number in such a short amount of time. So yeah, as you guys can see, $6.9 million from the start of 2024 until April 2026. I'll just give you a quick refresh. And yeah, there you go. So we're around the $1 million months over Q4, and now around 800 to 600K months, currently getting back up to 1 million. And if you guys are looking to get into e-commerce, I have a free Discord. There's a link in the description. It has a bunch of people that are happy to help you out. And yeah, just a cool community that you can talk to. So yeah, e-commerce literally comes down to three things. It's product, creative, and then scaling. So if you can get these three things right, you literally don't need anything else. And most people massively overcomplicate what they need to do to actually make money and change their lives with e-commerce. So the first step is picking the right product. It needs to be a consumable good that solves a problem. So a problem solution product. And this is really what's going to set you up to make people actually want to buy your product and your brand. So products such as skincare, supplements, cleaning products, these are all consumable goods that people will run out of over time and force them to buy more of your products as time goes on, as well as they're solving a problem that people have. So skincare is solving people's acne. It's a really big pain in people's life that people are insecure about. Supplements for gym or overall well-being. People care about their health, they'll pay money for that as well. So you really want a product that you can attach strongly to someone's desire or to their pain point. So you can either scare them about the possibility of a pain point getting worse, or you can sell them on their dream outcome of having clear skin, a better body, more health for themselves or their kids, that sort of thing. And the most important thing for our business model is that it's subscribable. So that's where the problem solution consumable comes in. This is the thing I didn't understand when I started, but having a subscription model business allows you to scale massively because you don't have to keep on spending money to reacquire these customers. You get them once and they're worth thousands of dollars. So they reorder automatically and there's zero money to reacquire the customer. This is how you just go from having a profitable business to printing money. So the best way to actually find a product is literally just taking advantage of gaps in the market. So you can look at what's working in other big markets like America, UK, Canada, Europe, and you can bring it over to your local country where maybe they're not running ads or there are way less competitors. So literally just finding something that's not in your local market yet. And this is personally what we did. We found a brand that was running massively in the UK and the US, and they didn't have any ads running in New Zealand and Australia. There was basically no competition, and we just took all of that market space. So yeah, you don't need to reinvent something. You literally just need to find something that's already working for someone else and put your spin on it. And then for sourcing a product, you literally just go to Alibaba, get a bunch of samples from different suppliers, figure out which one works, and just try to get to market instantly. You can create content with the samples that you get and test your product and validate your product before you even have to buy stock. And then obviously once you've gotten to market and you've validated your product, that's when you want to keep sampling with your manufacturer, finding different manufacturers to get both cheaper products and better products that actually work. Because if you can get a product that actually does what it says it does, people are going to want to keep coming back to your product, and that's how you actually build a profitable brand that people are subscribed to constantly. So step 2 in this process is creative. The first thing I want to say is do not hire an agency when you're starting out. That's a massive mistake that we made at the start because we didn't trust ourselves to be able to create high converting ads that would compete with other people on Meta. But the thing is, when you're first starting out, even you don't understand who your real demographic is going to be. And you have to go through the trials of testing ads, researching different pain points and desires. And this is just something that an agency isn't going to do for you. They don't care about you, they just want your money. So yeah, make the creatives yourself because no one cares about your brand as much as you do. Obviously, once you've scaled past a certain point, you're going to need to bring on outside agencies to keep up with volume, but that's just not something you need at the start. The best starting point is literally just to rip your competitors, especially if you're bringing a massive product that's doing well in the US or the UK to your local market that doesn't have as much competition. You're going to be able to find 3 to 5 brands you can steal the massive pain points and desires and copy their demographics from, and advertising in a way that makes your product different and better. And I think the thing that most people miss when they're starting out with a product is that they have one demographic in mind. They think that the issue is with their creative or their product, but it might just be the product market fit. They might just need to find a new demographic, a different kind of people, hitting different pain points, different desires. And if you haven't tested all these different angles, then you can't say that your product isn't working. A lot of people will test one demographic, one desire, and then if it doesn't work, they'll call it quits on that product, when that just isn't the case. You have to put in the work doing customer research, finding stories on Reddit, finding out why people will want this product, and that's how you're going to be able to scale. Our biggest unlocks in business weren't from, doing crazy new ads or coming up with better production. It's literally just from finding a new person to talk to. And step 3 is to scale. It's literally just doing more of what's working, and when that stops working, figure out why it's not working and then keep going. When it comes down to it, business is literally all about just finding the bottleneck that's stopping you from unlocking the next level of scale and then fixing that problem. It could be creative output, your website, stock, fulfillment, your supplier. It's always going to be something different, and your job as a business operator and an owner is to figure out what that issue is and just put all of your time into fixing it. It's always going to be one or two things holding you back from that next level, and you just have to figure out what that is. So yeah, there's no point in optimizing your email flows if your ads aren't profitable and you're not getting traffic. And there's no point scaling ad spend budgets massively if your site doesn't convert. So yeah, I know I'm harping on a lot about this one. All scaling comes down to is finding the bottleneck and killing it. And the beauty about our business model is that once you've got subscribers on lock and you're claiming the LTV monthly, the way that you can run paid ads completely changes. You can literally run it break even off the first purchase or even lose a little bit because you're gonna make all of that money back on the back end. Because the second, third, fourth order, they're basically pure profit apart from the price of shipping and the product. So you can get anywhere between 60 and 70% margins on those orders. And this is how brands like Dr. Squatch and Primal Queen can literally outspend everyone on Meta because they're making all of that money back from people loving their brand and staying with them for a long time. They're not bidding for day one profit, they're bidding for lifetime value. So the real formula isn't just product, creative, and then scale. It's actually product, angle, and then retention. So the product gets you the buyers, the angle gets you them for cheaper, and retention is the thing that makes you rich. So gurus all over YouTube will keep telling you that it's about finding a winning product every 2 months and then scaling it as hard as you can. It's about building a brand and a product that people will reorder without having to be asked. And dropshipping still doesn't work. CPMs are at an all-time high and people don't trust things that aren't from a real brand voice. But yeah, that's literally all it is. We're just finding bottlenecks in the business and crushing them. And that's all you need to do as well. And yeah, as I said before, we have a free Discord that you can join in the link in the description. I'll be happy to help you out in there. Other people in there will also be happy to help you out. And yeah, if you have any questions or you're looking to get started in ecom, make sure to join that. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you later.